Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Welcome, I'm again over DiJaDi. We are jumping back into the living lands of Avowed. Very excited about it. Do we have this deaths thing on all stream last stream? We might have. Okay, in our last journey to the Living Lands, we solved a murder and an attempted murder. Found out one of the Rangers was working with our Adirian, I want to call them friends, because they're not. Well, with an Adirian hardcore faction, that seems to be kind of focused on conquest more than anything else. So we don't love that. We're not fans of that. We're just here to stop, like, whatever this plague is, okay? What? I like that. Oh, that also sounds good. Hmm. Choices, choices, choices. I feel like this would be the best thing to get. Oh, we can choose which one. That's neat, actually. I'm a huge fan of that. Hang on. And then I wonder. I wonder if you can have more than one upgrade per move. And let's set things ablaze. That's what we want to do. Okay, very, very cool, very cool. Now we need to actually upgrade ourselves. More essence, I guess, would be okay, but... I'd also like to hit a little harder. But instead, we're gonna just increase our perception. Because why not? And then, we also should have the ability to unlock level 15 spells. If we so choose. Though I would really like more skill points. There is no way I didn't take these before. Well, I'm not going to ask any questions. We should be good to go. I don't know that I love these. I'll be honest. They seem interesting, I guess. We'll try them out. We'll try out these new spells of ours and see how they do. Still got some ice on us in our shadow thing. I know, I almost want to... Let's check our controls real quick. It would be cool if you could use like a shift button for an additional ability. And you might be able to. Actually, there's a chance that you might be able to. No, it only has the 4. Ah. It would be cool if you could, like, have 8 shortcuts instead of 4. That'd be neat. Granted, I can always do this. I am a little bit confused about the difference between ready ability and just using it. Because it seems like once I exit that radial menu, the ability executes regardless, which is fine. Kind of interesting. I thought for sure there was going to be like some kind of like secret entrance or something. But alas, it seems not. I've said this before, but one of the things I appreciate about this game is the enemies not respawning. Once you clear an area, it's relatively cleared. Although we still need to look for... Oh, blast, where was it? Was it up here? No, it was up here, I think. we need to look for that, missing map maker. We totally forgot about that in our quest to find that murderer before I had to leave last time. Which I can't do that again.
Yeah.
Can't stay until the last minute again. Because that was not good. That was, cutting it a little bit close there. There's got to be a way inside here. I would have thunk it would have been... Well, maybe it's like by jumping up there. Yeah, that's probably it. Here's the problem is, I always have a quest in mind. And then I immediately get distracted by something else. Oh my gosh, that was way too close. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, we're fine. Oh, hello. That looks cool. They're like, hey, if you don't want to use it, you know, you can always break it down. I think we'll switch that. I think we'll use that as our secondary. I like the heft it has to it. I am very curious. What's on this? Oh gosh, what is the... Oh man. I used to know all of these. What's the Unicode like for like different accents? looking for a very specific one, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, what is your Unicode shortcut? Found it. One EB8. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh, I guess I could actually just paste it. Hang on. Sometimes I can think. There we go. That should stop those. Nice. Definitely been here before. As we can tell by the money and the random vegetables lying on the ground. We need that Adragon heart. And then we also need to talk to multiple other animancers. We should probably do that. But first, we're checking out this area here. I don't know, like those glowing lights up there seemed pretty indicative of our ability to get up there. that. And nose. And read this. Ooh.
Probably took this note off a corpse, which says more about you than it does about me. Children these days, no respect for the dead. For the record, it was an ambush that did me in. Drinking syrups. I heard they were cowards, that they shunned civilization. We'll explain that to my dead friends. I'll show them who's a coward. Who's a clue. It's the ranger holding his guts together, hiding in a workshop while they chitter in victory outside. Never lost this much blood before. Has to be some kind of record, don't you think?
Probably is. We need to sell a bunch of stuff. We need to make some money. And clear our inventory. But I've been putting it off for far too long. Yeah, all these lights up here make me think we can go up there, but... we probably can, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Let's check our journal real quick for that side quest we completed. Nope, not those guys. Southwest of you. Whoops, we are definitely in the wrong place. Because here's Fior, right down here. This is not Gutetic. So we actually need to go way down here. Fast travel, sure, why not? Boom. Oh, hi. We don't know what our abilities do either. We should probably check that out. Okay, alright. So beam, a staff, a bow, and a vortex.
Act 10!
Why did that not work on you?
Seamless Mito! Seamless Mito!
Yeah, we need to dodge more for sure. Okay, upgrading our attack definitely is proving to be... Wait, we didn't though. Wait a second. So just... Well, I guess it probably leveled up a little bit. Man, all our abilities are really bad against, like, undead. Come on. Oh, that's the boss right there. I was unaware. Burst the rock apart, and we got smaller rocks. Oh, that was a bounty. Cool. Very cool. we need to send some stuff to our inventory. This is getting ridiculous. This might be a shorter stream, we'll see. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. That's the stash. Okay. I don't want to keep the spear. Oh, I meant to keep that. It's fine. It's fine. I can always get it back later. Ricocheting bullets. That sounds really neat. I don't like the look of that. Okay, now we have some Zerps. Now we can actually maybe use some of our new abilities. I like the idea of just equipping this whenever I need more. Whatchamacallit? Essence. Wow, that was a good hit. I'm a juxtaposition in a lot of ways. Most obviously in my deep, abiding hatred for inconsistency despite being me. But another one of those ways is how I actually really enjoy this type of climbing. But absolutely hate heights. Can't stand them, have vertigo, all that jazz.
You are 10!
Easy as Sunday morning. Ooh, do we have one of these things? Hang on. We might. We might not, though. No, we do not. Okay. We might need to change our abilities. I don't think any of my buddies can do electric moves. And I really want to know what this is.
Seek!
I have no idea what that did. Like, they had to have done something. But what? It's still working. Whatever it is. I guess we could trace the wire? Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, hey, we got a health potion out of that. I'm down with that. I like this book, but it's like, it's kind of niche in its use. Okay, we need to keep the eye out. An eye out. The eye out. Oh, that might be it right there. Nope, never mind. I lied. We need to keep an eye out for a cartographer who is here. Because that's the whole reason we're here. Probably that's them right there. Sure, don't throw fire when I need it. That's fine. Oh, I just need more electric. I might as well just keep my other book on me. What if the door shut and we were locked in here and we just died? That's how my brain works. Not that that even probably will happen, but that it could, is what my brain considers. Oh hey, what's up all you people? What you doing here? This is like a veritable actual establishment. Taking offerings off this shrine, I'm sure no one will mind. I could have eaten that actually, that would have been really good to eat. Oh my gosh. What is up with us not jumping? There we go. Okay, well that did not work. Oh, there's a waystone. We should probably sleep here. Come on, I could crawl through that. And I'm not particularly small. Take out these guys right now? I feel like we're good. I feel like maybe after we sleep. I don't know if I was wearing copper. Was what she had to say. I feel like this jump should be able to be made. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on. We just need to believe in ourselves sometimes. Having that ability where you just destroy random things and it gives you health and essence, that's really cool. I need more things like that in my life. Also, there's got to be a way to get up there, right? Maybe not, but I feel like there's got to be. Alright, let's talk to this priestess and this animancer.
If you've come to Naku to deck for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps?
Oh, hey!
And if
Space
you're
Ones?
an
I don't know why I'm not seeing your
show a
chats. Hang
little
on.
respect for the ruins.
Something's wrong with my, mix it up, apparently. I still apologize. Oh my gosh. You guys were chatting. No, I wasn't. Like, I see him on Twitch, but I don't see him on my bot, so hang on. Bots do bot things, true. Also, they're not appearing on my screen, too, which makes me wonder if the service is connected, which it should be. What's weird is I definitely had an overlay on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see it now. Okay, yep, okay, now I see him. Sweet. But that's so weird because I had an overlay that was definitely working that I turned off. Not played Adam Fall yet. I really want to, but I have not gotten to it yet. How are you enjoying it? I saw you playing earlier. I was lurking. As I do. Enter the dead here. What is this place?
Naku Tadek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention.
What kind of unwanted attention?
We get bandits, as poor Alphonse could tell you, animancers. I even spotted a Delimgon watching from the tree line. When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life.
It looked good from the little bit that I saw. I didn't want to, like, watch too much because I didn't want to spoil anything. I'm very excited about it. Especially that last trailer that they put out. That's what sold me. Their first two trailers felt very Fallout-y. That last trailer definitely had a little bit more flavor. Souls need much help passing on?
More help than you might guess. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all.
No! Sierra,
So,
I was gonna raid
in
you.
accordance with Barrett, we are midwives of a different labor. Life into death.
Welcome and howdy. If you don't follow Legendary Sierra, you absolutely should. One of my favorite people on the planet. Awesome game jumper. Life unto death. Kind of like the angel of death. Do you mind if I take a look around?
Not at all. The Adra pillar is most inspiring. Just watch your step around the equipment and the memorials.
And welcome Raiders, I'm DiJaDi, I'm a game jumper, play a lot of different games. Definitely forgot to do this last time. This is going to be our schedule for April as well, just because of my extreme lackadaisicalness in terms of inconsistency of streaming. And because I like all of these games. I'm very happy with my current schedule. I really, really, really want to throw some Ubisoft, like maybe I'll do a Ubisoft month coming up. But for now, stick with this. We're doing a vow tonight. Hopefully we start Fable Anniversary tomorrow. Maybe. This is our third day in a row of streaming, so I mean, like, hey, maybe we're back. Sarah, you don't need to do that, my friend. Stop it. Oh, individual carrots. Let's go. What the heck? That is absolute nonsense. Yeah, I'm sure.
Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely Naku Tadek. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares?
Let's see what you have. Ooh, hello. What? Rhymes, so that's all like ice-based or whatever. The crazy thing is, these are all not necessarily like the most incredible spells. Like, some of them are okay. Only have the money for one now. Oop. The quality of the book is impeccable. You really didn't have to, Sierra. Stop that. My goodness. Now we're just grave robbing? Okay. Let's set up camp. Why not? I feel like we definitely found another totem. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's multiple different totems that we're building. Okay, interesting. This gives us more constitution and dexterity. This gives us more intellect and resolve. Interesting. That's super interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. My favorite thing is how you make alcohol is by using rotten food in this game. That's great. Only it worked in real life. Making a bunch of food right now because it's good to have. Especially with how tough it's been to get health potions. But specifically what we want to make is like the actual food that gives us health in essence. How was Destiny, by the way, Sierra? I was lurking. Hmm. I haven't really messed around a lot with the upgrading here. That's probably my own fault. Now we have exceptional quality armor. I like that. I like that a lot. And hi. How you doing, Ashton? Thanks for the wire. I appreciate that. We need way more awakened Adra, I think. We need more hardwood. I wonder if we should break something down that we know we're not going to use. Like this, we're probably not going to use. I just hate to break down stuff that I might want. Probably never use his shield, right? Probably. I'm doing. Making my way downtown. Or uptown in this case, I guess. Hmm. Oh, we're so close, but I would have to break down this particular book, and I don't want to. Too late, we did. Oh, it only gave us one note? That's crazy. That's not cool. Breeze, thank you for the water. Boom. Feeling shady, sure. I have my sunglasses. Absolutely. Gosh, I really want to. I don't know. See you trying to mess with me there? I don't appreciate it. You have any idea how hard it is to see what color tie this is? I'm not able to see. Everything's looking a little darker lately. Didn't need sunglasses for that. Realizing that one of these days I should count how many ties I have. Might be worth knowing. Some people shouldn't have swords. What are you talking about? That was a rough tie. I'll be honest, it doesn't look great. There's the Irish Dragon steepening. Alright. Now we can finally upgrade this. Just sacrificed quite a lot of items for that. I appreciate it. Far too kind. Let's talk to Kai and see what he has to say.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. I don't know what awaits her, but I can't think of much worse than losing home.
Seemed a fitting punishment. Exile her from the home she betrayed.
Yeah. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right. How do you keep yourself on the right path, especially when there's so much at stake?
That's really funny. You have to have some lines you never ever cross.
Maybe. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso cross lines you can't come back from.
Fact of the matter is, if you don't have principles, then it doesn't really matter. Everything ends up being without purpose at the end of the day. If you don't believe in anything.
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
So I have heard from multiple people now who did not care for Valhalla, who absolutely are really enjoying Shadows. And that's what I needed to hear. Because I didn't really care for Valhalla. I really love Odyssey. Well, I really like Odyssey. And so I feel like I will actually really enjoy Shadows. And Shadows is available via Cloudlight too, so I don't even need to install it. Although, I hear it looks really good, so I'll probably install it anyway. I feel like the problem for me is, and I know it doesn't matter anymore, because ever since they went to Origins, you don't need to play the games in order, really. Even I would say Unity. Once they hit Unity, I feel like you don't need to play in order. I tried so hard to get in Valhalla, but it just wasn't for me, which is fine. But part of my issue is I want to play them in order, and that's so difficult to do with the later games. Just because of how big they are. But then post Black Flag, you really don't need to. What are you trying to
Empires
say?
are hungry, envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
Being Captain Alfair and Fior Mace Inverno is
And
unexpected.
troubling. What was it she said? The Steel Garrote will ensure the safety of Adiran interests?
The Steel Garrote. Dalebred, how's you? Or are you talking to Crumpet? Or are you calling me Stalebred? Because I've never been called that before, but I could see it. What do you think
I
it
don't know,
means?
but it can't be good. Stay sharp. A storm's brewing. And better if we can find it before it finds us.
You've been to Emerald
It's
Stair
been years.
before?
It was always green and overgrown, but I don't remember it being quite this...
Aggressive?
Yeah. Something about Emerald Stair has always been unsettling. Everything in the Living Lands grows wild, but it's different here. Those giant roots, whatever they are, I don't remember them being quite as big or close to the settlement.
Maybe it's related to the Animancer's work.
Maybe. Either way, stay sharp while we're here.
I've got questions about you.
Ask away. What do you want to know?
Guess that was it. I feel like...
Hey, about earlier.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much.
You've got nothing to apologize
First time
for.
for everything, huh? These Animancers don't agree on much, do they? You'd think arguing is a communal pastime.
What were you saying about Animancers arguing?
Only that they seem to love it. If you asked any two of them which way's north, you'd get 3 different answers. It's a wonder Fior stood this long.
They're rogue academics running experiments in the wilds. What do you expect?
Fair enough. I always thought adversity was supposed to bring people together, but they couldn't be more divided. And they're stuck between a crop blight, a skeptical governor, angry farmers, and about as hostile an environment as you can find. And half of them seem more interested in pursuing their personal projects than dealing with the blight.
Yeah, that's upsetting. But yeah, that lack of a
Say what
common
you will about
purpose is
Rauatai,
probably a big
but the
deal.
demands of surviving together on a storm-battered rock are the backbone of our society. I don't think Fior shares that, or anything like it.
I feel like there's like one more thing that I'm supposed to talk to him about.
Who knew plans could be so threatening? Should I break out the booze?
You've got a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow with a little time and grace.
What mistake are you still running?
If I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have?
I feel like that's all he's going to tell me.
Envoy?
Ask away. Careful in the western areas of Emerald Stair. Something lives out there, and I don't.
We
really
literally
care
have to
know
go
what.
out there.
I think you know almost as much as I do at this point, Amaku. Not sure what else to say. Let's see. Right. So I wasn't completely honest before when I talked about avoiding river water and such. Water from the river, creeks, or whatever is, well, it's nasty. Drink that stuff and you'll be shooting soccer from both ends. So whatever water you take from the river, you have to boil. Take out all the leaves and bugs and such and leave it in a pot over the fire. I always carry a bundle of ditchberry bark too. Tastes terrible, but it keeps the water from making you sick. Trust me, you'll thank me later.
Okay, well, that was useful
Changing the
information.
Subject?
I really thought he was going to open up about his companion, but maybe we haven't spent enough time together yet. Ugh, excuse me. Did I not drink? What? Literally the first time ever that I've not dreamed? Okay, we saw her. Where did we see her from? From over there, I think, right? Over there. Over there. Over there. Yep, so we need to get down there. But we need to do it in such a way that we don't die. Okay, well. That was a method. Oh no. Oof. Well, that wasn't great. Fortunately, we had just slept for the night, so we get that save. Let's try to be a little more careful this time. Oh, that's just a Zurip. There's no way that's the explorer we're looking for. Though we can probably get down there pretty easily. I wonder if the explorer's down there. Oops. That was not a good shot. We're still too far away. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Question is, do we try to get closer? Further? I feel like since we're out of the quest circle, those are the same noises I make when climbing. Gosh, if only I had like a wind move. A wind move would be pretty awesome. And we got another health potion. Let's go. Oh, but we're back here. Interesting. We just traveled in a circle. Oof. Getting stronger from the fire? I don't like that. That was a little bit scary. I don't really know why. And I'm not complaining. This will sound like I'm complaining, but I'm not. Well, this is their little nest. I kind of feel a little bit bad now. I really don't know why these guys didn't join in there. Not that I'm complaining. I would love to take out one of these crushers. I missed it. Heal up. Oof, that hurts. Okay, that was pretty cool. I was a fan of that. Oof. Excuse you. Thank goodness your companions automatically regen. Oh, some gold? Yes, please. It wasn't gold, it was copper. But I'll still take it. Jeez, I didn't even see that, Spectre. Oh, that's not good. Bonnie, hi. How are you? I hope that you're well. Good to see you. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That's awful. Oof, good hit. Gonna chill here for a second for our health to regen. I feel like that might be enough. For us to just completely miss. Oh. Want to play that game? We can play that game. That's what I thought. And that was a fight. Okay, we need more health potions, like by a significant margin. I wonder if that merchant that we saw in town has any. Hi, you, Alyssa.
Oh, hey, it's you. Oh, my favorite customer. Here to peruse my wares, I hope?
Let's see what you have. No, you don't carry potions. You don't believe in potions. You do have lockpicks. What do we spend our money on that we're running low again already? A meteor shower sounds fantastic. I would love to have that. There you are. Oh no, we found her. But we also found some wine. And her map. So I guess that fight was kind of worth it after all. And we got 2 health potions. Okay, okay. I'm down with that. I just feel like going down here is a bad idea. My guess is that at some point, maybe we get the ability to go inside. Maybe? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Scaring myself to death with all this climbing. Goodness. We were definitely gonna die there. That was gonna be very, very sad. So we just can't get in this ruin then. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to anyway. If we could fly somehow, that'd be cool. Let's go back around to that first door, just to make sure that it's not a door that we're missing. I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I'm pretty sure if we could go that way, that we would have been able to already. But I've never been accused of not being thorough enough. Yeah, there's just no way to get up there right now. Which is fine. At least I know I'm not, like, completely losing my mind. And now I also know for a fact that there is a way to get up there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's cross over here, then go all the way back around. No, let's fast travel. Question is, do I get sleep before work or not? That's the question. Because if I did, I'd only be able to get a couple hours. I feel like that would do more harm than good. But then last week, I was dying. Okay, I was not good.
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Irene.
gonna blink.
Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike's vacant gaze
no.
betrays an
Oh, no.
unquenchable thirst for violence. We heard that DiJaDi partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea
they were
you
teasing
a
us. Okay.
godlike. Fascinating.
Why are you talking at me like I'm some type of specimen in a jar?
It's just that we've never met a godlike before. This is a big day for us.
DiJaDi must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything DiJaDi needs to finish her research. Deal?
That depends on what you want.
We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Let's see.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
Wow. I mean, I try to help people
So,
whenever I can.
You believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
I can't reproduce. That explains a few things. So what? I'm gonna say to this.
Oh, there's no reason to be rude.
I like the first half of it.
I
I
think
don't
that
like the
covers
rudeness,
everything.
but
Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, DiJaDi wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I want the two of you to stop practicing animancy forever. Jeez.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
DiJaDi will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
feel like we don't ask this question. I feel like we don't want to let anyone know these the voices that we're hearing in our head.
Precisely. A godlike and a scholar, too. Incredible.
Indeed, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Not that we'd ever be interested in such research, of course. How droll.
Do we ask? Maybe we do.
An
Let's ask,
entity,
why
you
not?
say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Ooh.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Me? My anatomy? What? Okay, and then we talked to our farmer friend, who we already met. And whose, person we kind of already slaughtered. Whoops.
Emerald Stair has seen better days. With any luck, the
I bet she
turning of the
asked us to
seasons
kill
will
him.
favor us.
DiJaDi wants your
Stair
opinion.
wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Gossip travels fast in
Especially
these
when
parts.
a renowned animancer is shouting at the top of her lungs in the streets of Yor. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so
Oh my
much.
goodness.
They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
We already did that. Yes, let's go. If you're talking about the Revenant in your barn, I dealt with him.
That was quick. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young Revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
He was kind of a tough fight. He wasn't like terrible,
So,
but
the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
we need to find the source of the difference if
But
there's
how
any
to
hope of
find
stop.
something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
What if it has something to do with the entity tethered to my... We're just going to tell everybody.
Seems a little far-fetched. Then again, what isn't these days? You're a godlike, so anything is possible.
And guess what?
Perhaps your
I hear
nature will
voices.
grant
They
you
tell
more
me
answers.
things.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Okay. The last part of this quest. Is to go over here. But I think I am going to try to get at least a little bit of sleep. Or maybe get some reading done. Oh, there's some strangled... Wait, where? We can save that. Let's set up camp, and then we'll save. Where's it? It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Something happened here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils?
You have to adapt.
Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. They fall, they grow again. The seasons change. We change. It soothes us.
Isokso!
So weird. I thought that was gonna unstrangle that, but it didn't. Guys, I'm really sorry. Gosh, this... I don't like this. There's too much that I could potentially explore. Don't appreciate that. Nope, we're not getting involved in that right now. Alright, thank you for joining me for this game jump. Who knows when we'll be back, but 3 days in a row is not a bad start. Oop. Thank you for being here, Space Buns. Thank you for that resubs here. Thank you for the gifted sub as well. And thank you all for being here. You genuinely make my life better. And I appreciate it. Especially lately. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you on the next one. As always, safe travels. No, you.